Is there a woman in your life you secretly like, and you think she likes you too, but you're not sure if you've already been friend-zoned? If you've ever been in this situation before, then many men can relate with you. It's frustrating being stuck in a limbo, not knowing if you should make a move on her. And you're worried that if you did make a move on her, you'd end up ruining your friendship. And the worst part, some of the signs you're in the friend zone are extremely hard to recognize. But make no mistake, you must recognize them. You must know the biggest friend zone signs so that you'll know exactly what to do next. And that's what this video will do for you. In this video, you're about to learn the 5 biggest signs of the friend zone. Now, I'll need to warn you though. The 5 signs you'll learn in this video are not like any of the friend zone signs you've come across in the past. So pay very, very close attention. Now, before I reveal the 5 signs, I need a quick favor. Please scroll down and click the like button below. It'll only take you a few seconds, and it'll go a long way in helping me grow my channel. So go ahead, take a moment and click the like button now. I'll wait. Done? Great. Thanks so much. Now let's talk about the 5 biggest friend zone signs ever. The first friend zone sign is this. You're always the one who starts interactions with her. Try to think of the last 3 or 5 interactions you've had with her. If you started most of those interactions, then yes, you're probably in the friend zone. The second sign is this. Most of your conversations are over text or chat. Do you spend more time chatting or texting than talking face to face? If so, then she doesn't see you as being that important. The third friend zone sign is this. She doesn't feel worried she'll lose you. If you can go quiet for several weeks without her ever checking up on you, then she probably only sees you as an expendable friend. The fourth friend zone sign is this. She only comes to you when she needs something. The only time she starts interactions with you is when she needs money, or she needs a ride, or she needs someone to rant to, or she needs a favor. If she never starts an interaction because she misses you, you're in the friend zone. And lastly, the 5th sign is this. She talks about other men with you. If she tells you her secret crushes, it's game over. She wouldn't tell you about the other men in her life if she considered you to be one of them. So how many of the signs do you see in your relationship with her? But no matter how many signs you see, here's what's more important. To know exactly why you're in the friend zone. A woman puts men in her friend zone for 2 reasons. Number 1, either she's just not attracted to them. Or number 2, maybe she gets something from them that's harder to get than love or sex, such as money, favors, business, and so on. This is the reason why so many nice guys end up in the friend zone. They mistakenly think that if they did enough favors for a woman, she'd fall in love with them. It's actually the opposite. The more value you provide to a woman without asking for anything in return, the more quickly you'll fall into the friend zone. And that's the bad news. If you've been providing her with harder to get perks, like money or favors or help for her career or business, then the more likely you've already been friend zoned. And now the question is it possible to escape the friend zone? The good news is that the answer is yes. Don't believe what you've read on the internet. You can escape the friend zone, but only if you use mind control. By the way, no, I'm not talking about the hokey Hollywood kind of mind control. I'm talking about modern science. I'm talking about deep psychology. I'm talking about hypnotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, all that good stuff. In layman's terms, mind control is the science of controlling how a woman feels about you. Think of it this way. When a woman feels like you're the strongest, most dominant man in her life, then it won't matter if she friend-zoned you before. She'll feel uncontrollably attracted to you, and so she falls in love and tries to win your heart. That's the power of mind control, and that's how you escape the friend zone. Does that sound good to you? If it does, then great. You'll discover how to use mind control to escape your girl's friend zone in just a moment. For now, I'd like to ask you to take a quick moment to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, please scroll down and click the subscribe button below. That way, you'll stay updated every time I come up with a new helpful video like this one. So go ahead, click the subscribe button now. I'll wait. Have you subscribed? If so, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Now here's how to use mind control to escape the friend zone. To escape the friend zone, you'll need a mind control technique called fractionation. Fractionation is the art of putting a woman on an emotional roller coaster. That is, you intentionally put her on intensifying cycles of emotional highs and lows. Examples of emotional roller coasters include giving her some stress, then relieving that stress. Or you can put her under some pressure and then release that pressure. Or you can give her some emotional pleasure followed by a bit of emotional pain. Now, fractionation is a broad topic, but here's how you can use fractionation to escape the friend zone. You'll be putting your woman on two kinds of emotional roller coasters. The first kind of emotional roller coaster is this. You make her feel she can't reach you, and then you reach out to her. For example, when she asks for a favor, tell her you can't help her, or when she wants to rant about her problems, tell her you don't want to hear it. If she gets mad, let her get mad, but hold your ground. And then, as soon as she apologizes and asks again, meet her and give her the time she needs. When you do this, she'll learn to value you more, and that's a crucial step to getting out of the friend zone. She has to stop seeing you as expendable. Now to the second type of emotional roller coaster. As soon as you sense she values you more, you put her on the second emotional roller coaster. This time, you give her feelings of romance, and then treat her as a friend again. Here's an example of this emotional roller coaster in action. Let's say you're talking about the TV show Game of Thrones and how there never seems to be any happy endings in the show. Then you talk about your ex and how that relationship didn't end happily, and you ask her about her last relationship and how it ended. Then you talk about Game of Thrones again, especially about Jon Snow and Daenerys. Then you talk about how both of you will find a happy ending eventually, no matter how painful your pasts were, just like Jon and Daenerys. See how it works? When you do this, you'll plant the idea of a happy ending in her mind. And since you're the only one she's with when you do so, she'll attach that happy ending to you. And when you keep putting her on similar emotional roller coasters, she'll start feeling attracted to you. Until one day, she'll start flirting and hinting about going steady. When that happens, all you got to do is say, I'd ask you to be my next girlfriend, but I'll have to think about it. If she says, I don't mind, or I'd like that, then congratulations, brother, you've successfully escaped the friend zone. See how it works? That's the power of mind control. When you can control how a woman feels, you can control how she acts. That means with mind control, you can attract any woman you want, anytime you want, anywhere you want. Now, here's the catch. Mind control isn't something you master in a single video like this one. There's quite a bit more to learn before you can be effective at it. That's why I'm inviting you to an online masterclass on mind control. This exclusive masterclass will be given to you by the master of mind control himself, Derek Rake. Derek is the world's foremost authority on mind control in the realm of dating. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. That link will take you to a sign-up page where you can join the online masterclass. Derek's masterclass will give you the intellectual foundation you'll need to master mind control, especially as it applies to your love life. So this is an opportunity you do not want to miss. So go ahead, click the link and sign up for the online masterclass on mind control now. Do it.